Full stack. Several years of experience in front-end software development. You need several. Let's play Dog Eat World. What's this bullshit? From local service. It ain't in the area, surely not. Oh, shit. Got that. I don't have any. It's absolutely fine. Already done that. Nope. Let's check that I haven't done that. Play Store. New Chubb update. Ah. Check for restrictions. Your account might be restricted due to common guidelines. Copyright strikes. Don't think might be it. Ah, this bastard. Look, that's just what it keeps on saying on my phone. Try create more shorts to reach 50 subscribers and unlock live streaming. I've got 50 subs. Does that mean the shorts have to reach all 50 subs? Or does it mean what it means? Cool. You right? Oh, you right? Yeah. How's it going? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, you alright to talk? Don't let me burden you with crap. Oh yeah. So one sec. Oh, it's because I'm in the kitchen. Yeah, just text messages, but like it's just as soon as he said that, I just knew that he was trying to fuck me up. Yeah, just what you thought. I'd like as Sue was saying, you were dealing with a similar situation, or at least a situation where you had to deal with someone that might have been trying to fuck you up with your like car not being. Yeah, one sec. Let me. I'll put you on loudspeaker. Sorry if that sounds echoey. Um. So where is it? Yeah. So he basically just sent me this thing saying like he sent me like a vehicle check thing, but I didn't send that in a screenshot. But like it just popped. Yeah, that came from. Yeah, but it wasn't. Um, no, as in like so. For instance, one of the it's like it will have a bunch of drop downs for like every single like component for the vehicle, like brakes, headlights, and then like the dashboard, like and then um, said like warning lights, like they were all cleared, like it was just green, like it was almost as if like the thing hadn't been filled out at all properly. Yeah. Coming up, or are they just when it came up before you put in recently? There's yeah, was the light coming up the phone? Oh, I see what you're saying. So no, I'm not. Yeah, sorry, I was talking about the message, but in regards to the actual issue, um, I got them to fix like the whole AdBlue urea system. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it all came up, but this time the engine warning light, and then yeah, it stayed on. No, no, they're saying so. I, I paid them a lot of money to replace the entire urea AdBlue system, and the same warning lights that came on when I was driving to Adrian, so the exact same ones prior to the fix. And now they're saying, like, it just seems ridiculously unlikely that it's not related to the fix that they've just done, which says, we're not association, the check revenue system like payroll, yeah? Yeah. And as far as the yeah, yeah, yeah. And now they're saying it's not payroll. No, no, that's not what they're saying. They're saying that so they put like an OBD like reader into they plugged it into the van, and they're saying that the code, like the error codes that they're receiving from the vehicle's ECU, the vehicle's computer, they're saying the codes are unrelated to the codes that were yeah, yeah. I think yeah, which I thought was a bit dodgy. Just them, yeah, exactly, yeah, but it is coming up. That's what I mean. It's a bit dodgy. But no, no, yeah, they're not. Yeah, and exactly. So that's why I mentioned that. I said I don't know why the vehicle health check says that, and then they yeah, and then he's saying like a yeah, yeah. That's like it covers a whole bunch of things. But if there's if there's if there's an engine warning light coming on and the AdBlue system and a lockout warning saying in 170 miles like the engine's not going to turn on, I'd expect that to be like noted in the vehicle health check. But what was it? Yeah, 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 vision, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, I've got a video of it, so like I recorded it, just in case anything dodgy were to happen. But I just think it's so disingenuous of them to say it's totally unrelated, given the fact it's quite literally related to like it's saying the system like when I can visually see it. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, no, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think like I spoke to Adrian, and he just went, "I sound. It looks like just based on the time, the guy just gave up and was like, I'll deal with it another day." But yeah, I just curious how like if, even the woman like when I walked in, she was just really she saw me again and she was super like pissy. Like the way she spoke to me was so unprofessional. It was like, I was like, I'm gonna miss my dad's 30th, and I paid for all this stuff, and she's like, what have you paid for? And I'm like, well, that's none of your business. Like, why on earth are you asking me that? And it was just like from the get go, I just got bad energy. I was like, okay, I know, like I felt like it was going to be difficult. Um, and but like I was expecting all of this just to be checked out under warranty, given the fact that they've replaced everything in relation to the AdBlue system, like the pipes, the electrics, the tank, and it's like I don't know how it could not be related. So it's just extremely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But that's. Hmm. No, no, it's fine. Like what you're saying is really good to be honest. I need to write it down. But yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. I can just. Yeah, I can just shove. Yeah, I can put them in ChatGPT and it just knows every single fault code. So I think there's a bit of a delay. Yeah, yeah. Maybe I should have said that. Yeah, yeah. I guess so. It's not for their company on that because you've been very, you've been very clear. Your letters, but they're not backing it. No. Yeah, fair enough. Ah, yeah. I mean, really, I mean, Yeah. Yeah. Mm. No, no, they haven't. He hasn't said anything about costs or anything. Yeah, I doubt it though. I just have a little. Sorry, it's the delay again. No, it's the delay. There seems to be a bit of a delay. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. And I think what we should have been covered in the warranty of the last fix, given it was related to, well, they're saying, obviously they're saying it's totally unrelated to the AdBlue system, but that just seems counterintuitive just because the AdBlue system warning light is coming on. Like, it's just it's very synonymous to what was being shown prior to the fix. So it's just, yeah, that's it. I just find it like really weird that it's not relevant. Yeah, 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 I know. Yeah, yeah. But the Amplitude is just like the entire system has been totally replaced. So it's just, I don't know how it could not be the responsibility of them on the warranty, give like, because it could be a defect with the parts that they you like replace it. So that's it. I'm just like, what? Like, how on earth, like, so after driving a 200 miles, you know, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, yeah, cheers. No, well, I really like that. Yeah, yeah, no, I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much for calling. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, yeah, I will do. I'm really regretting buying that now. Yeah, I know. I'm going to just, yeah, not in the position to make mistakes. But yeah, no, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Well, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so I got on that. So I'm going to go in tomorrow, but like, because it's Saturday and, it probably won't be like, they don't work until like two. So I'll just build it myself. But like, it really is like I'm getting an off feeling in the mic. ask for your help, but otherwise I'll just deal with it myself. But yeah, I just wanted your opinion. I think that's good. By the way, just the way you said it, I'll try and write down what you said and then phrase it down that way. Yeah. Yeah, I guess just play that off and just say something like, "So I'm really not sorry, honestly sorry." I'll just say, yeah, I might have been a tad aggressive, but it's just because it's my home, something like that. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. Yeah. See you. Yeah, I will do. I will do. See you. Bye. Oh man, our live stream's still on. Yeah. But no one's coming on. So he said notes. And strong. Could you please explain to me, after getting the blue system placed, how that the add blue warning system message is displaying on the dashboard, well as the engine warning light. Could you please explain to me, after getting the AirBlue system replaced, and the fact that the AirBlue warning system message is displaying on the dashboard alongside engine warning light, how it is unrelated to the previous work done on the van? Could you please explain to me, after getting the AirBlue system replaced and the fact that the AirBlue warning system message is displaying on the dashboard alongside the engine warning light, how it is unrelated to the previous work done on the van? And could you explain how apologize for coming on strong? You can understand how to travel quite the way. get back here, as well as being forced to sofa surf again. Could you please explain to me, after getting the AppLoo system replaced and the fact that the AppLoo warning system message is displaying on the dashboard alongside the engine warning light, how it is unrelated to the previous work done on the van? And could you explain how these set of fault codes in parallel with the previous fault codes are unrelated to one another? The message you gave me seems somewhat vague. It doesn't actually the issue is.
New atheist.
Apologise about coming on strong. As you can understand, I had to travel quite a way to get back here, as well as being forced to sofa surf again. Could you please explain to me, after getting the AppLoo system replaced and the fact that the AppLoo warning system message is displaying on the dashboard alongside the engine warning light, how it is unrelated to the previous work done on the van? And could you explain how these set of fault codes in parallel with the previous fault codes are related to one another? The message gave me seems somewhat vague and doesn't actually describe what the issue is. Just that there are new fault codes completely unrelated to the previous fix. Apologise about coming on strong. As you can understand, I had to travel quite a way to get back here, as well as being forced to sofa surf again. Could you please explain to me, after getting the AppLoo system replaced and the fact that the AppLoo warning system message is displaying on the dashboard alongside the engine warning light, how it is unrelated to the previous work done on the van? And could you explain how the set of fault codes in parallel with previous fault codes are unrelated to one another? The message you gave me seems somewhat vague and doesn't actually describe what the issue is, just that there are new fault codes completely unrelated to the previous fix. Why this wasn't foreseen prior to conducting the fix. Prior to, and why this wasn't resolved prior to fixing the previous issue. I apologise about coming on strong. As you understand, I did have to travel quite a way to get back here. It was my dad's birthday and had to cancel. I lost a load of money in terms of bookings. And now I'm resorting back to sofa surfing because, as you know, fully aware that van is my home. Could you please explain to me, after getting the AppLoo system replaced and the fact that the AppLoo warning system message is displaying on the dashboard alongside the engine warning light, how is it unrelated to the previous work done on the van, and why this wasn't resolved prior to fixing the previous issue? And could you explain how these set of fault codes in parallel with the previous fault codes are unrelated to one another? The message you gave me seems somewhat vague and doesn't describe what the issue is, just that there are new fault codes completely unrelated to the previous fix. Yeah. All right, let's end the stream. No one cares.